Okay, the first round of Garba is over. Recording has been started. Sharing my screen with you. Here we are on the screen. Okay, so let's start with asking the questions to all of you guys over here. What's your expectation from this advanced Excel syllabus? You may directly communicate to me, or you may put through the chat box if you people are like, sir, हम तो introvert है, हम directly नहीं बोलेंगे. जैसी आपकी मर्जी. It's advisable to interact with me directly. What's your expectation? What do you want to learn from this advanced Excel? May I have your opinions, please? Everyone?
Sir, I want to learn automation process as I discussed with you.
Good. So automation process. सर वी वॉन्ट बी डूइंग, हम तो आलसी लोग हैं, तो हम बार बार एक एक चीजें नहीं करते रहेंगे. तो जो रिपीटेटिव टास्क होते हैं उसके लिए हमें टास्क को ऑटोमेट करना है. सो फॉर दैट वी हैव फंक्शन कॉल्ड मैक्रोस, and along with that we will have to explore few of the things of developer tab. So that's gonna be the part of our syllabus, obviously pretty much advanced level. Before that we'll have to learn many other things as well, so it would be covered in the later on part of the syllabus, but it's definitely there and it is a part of our content. Anyone else, please? This has been said by Mr. Gaurav, right? If I'm not wrong. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Anyone else?
Sir,
Language
conditional formatting and pivot tables.
Very true. Who is there?
Jaydev.
Jaydev. Okay, Jaydev wants to know conditional formatting and pivot tables. Yes, sir, it's gonna be there. Absolutely. The pivot table summarization techniques we are going to learn there. Pivot charting as well we are going to learn. Some of the automation by using the pivot tables and pivot charts. And we would also be creating some dashboards by using the pivot table. So pivot table would be extensively, exclusively covered. Absolutely no doubt about it. Anyone else, please?
Sir, pivot table, as Jaydev mentioned.
Good. Pivot table. What's your name? You may introduce yourself, please.
Sir, Daksh.
Yes, Daksh. Good, good. Why I couldn't identify you? The Daksh.
Yes, sir.
Daksh wants to understand about the pivot table. As I've already stated, it's been covered in the syllabus. Anything else which is not covered?
Power BI.
Power BI. Power BI is
Power
not a part.
SB.
How? Power BI is not a part of Power BI. That's the business intelligence tool. See, for that, I think you will be exploring few other sessions that will not be covered in the advanced Excel, because for Power BI, we can take entire a different certification course. Power BI is based on visualization, and I tell you that some of the visualizations which are there in the Power BI are been covered in the advanced Excel 2019 version as well. So everything you won't be missing, but Power BI can altogether be a different kind of a certification course, cannot be a part
Okay,
of
sir.
the Excel. That's why.
Sir,
Anyway, but
hypothesis testing.
hypothesis testing, good. So for before that, we must be aware about the hypothesis testing first of all. So conceptual framework, if you have, then I will definitely go ahead with that. Do we have a kind of a research methodology or subject in the first semester where
Yes,
you
sir.
have
In
already?
BSADM, we have a chapter hypothesis.
True, then we will go ahead. We will see the ANOVA as well as some of the regression, correlation, and the hypothesis testing on those things, t-test and everything. Good. Okay,
Sir,
so
RStudio.
RStudio, beta. RStudio is not a part of the advanced Excel. It's altogether a different kind of a software.
Okay.
RStudio, you will get 2 or 3 subjects specifically dedicated on the RStudio. You know, prescriptive and descriptive analytics. Anyway, you are going to learn that. But I am of the firm opinion, you know, that whatever the things that you do in the R, SPSS, as well as in some of the other statistical tools like and visualization tools like Power BI and Tableau, for which you already have the certification courses to be offered at the different levels, almost many things can be done in the Excel. For some of the things in Excel, you would be requiring the manual steps to be done, and in Tableau, the manual process will be eliminated. Otherwise, if I give you from whatever the exposure I have got about all these softwares, around 70 to 80% of the things done by Power BI, Tableau, as well as statistical softwares and R, you would be able to do in the Excel as well. Almost 80%. For some,
Okay.
yes, Excel is going to be little lengthy, but many things can be done over here. Anyway, so that's gonna be Mr. Gaurav sir. I want to know more about the data type and its functions. Good. So data type will be covered in a very detail. All the functions of the data type will be covered in a great detail. Specifically, if I tell you, you would be able to see some of the functions over here. Let me use the magnifier so that my students will be able to get it in a better way. चीजें बड़ी हो जाती है magnifier use करने से. We have here, okay, so in the data tab, specifically if I tell you this what if analysis, forecast worksheet, this will be covered in the great detail. These are more of data analytics functions. So we'll explore that. Definitely it's part of the content. I'm going to show the content right now. Okay, so I have come to know about the opinions of the students as well as the expectations. Yes, all the things will be covered in the detail as stated by all the students out here. Only one thing, that is a Power BI. Another thing, that is the R Studio. You would have a different certification courses on that, so I'll not explore that much. But do not worry, for R Studio, I definitely know that you have few subjects. For Power BI, I need to confirm with relevant authorities of yours. Okay, so that's the expectations of my students. And here I had the, the dominance was of the male students. I couldn't see any of the opinions from the female students. Why? ऐसा क्यों? लड़कियां तो हमारी कहीं पे हमारा कंपटीशन में भी नहीं है, अब तो वो बहुत ऊपर जा रही है. भाई लोग अपना देखो. हाँ, आप लोग अभी बोल रहे हो, लेकिन बीच में से निकल मत जाना, क्योंकि दैट इज बीन द जनरल ऑब्जर्वेशन फ्रॉम माय साइड. लड़कियां आर डूइंग अमेजिंगली वेल, though they show a less confidence in the initial period, but after some time they take up and escalate like anything. रॉकेट की तरह छूटती है फिर वो. Anyway, let's move ahead. Okay, now please understand how this Excel sessions will be delivered to you. Let me give you the brief idea about this. Our entire learning is going to be the exercise oriented learning. We will first identify what is the problem in front of us. If you have the solutions for those problems, I would definitely invite you to give us the idea about it. If you do not have the solutions for those problems, then we will explore some functions of the Excel. So it's gonna be about a bit of a reverse engineering, where we'll first identify the problem and we'll try to find the suitable and appropriate solution for that problem which can be offered by the Excel. So that's gonna be the reverse engineering teaching pedagogy we are going to use. Okay. Number two, I have created few groups of yours. Now, some people would be like, sir, group create करने की क्या जरूरत थी? आपको ग्रुपिज्म में मजा आता है? बेटा, मुझे ग्रुपिज्म में मजा नहीं आता, but I have created these groups for the better learning purpose, Meanwhile, in this entire process of Advanced Excel certification course, you people would go through some of the activities, some assignments, some tasks, some quiz, and some of the creative, learning techniques. And the scoring would be done based on your performance in those activities. And I would be personally putting the scores of, your group. You will be judged in the group actually. So these are your groups. Some of the activities would be personal in nature. Some of the activities would be done by group. Some of the assignments needs to be done by group. So active learning process we are going to adopt here. And the group, which will be the first after the end of all these sessions for all this number of days, will get some special appreciation from my side. I'll make sure that you would get your fair appreciation. It could be, telling it to a dean sir and getting appreciated. It could be something like putting the notation in your certificate that you have secured a first rank or so. So some kind of a incentive I'm right now planning. I haven't planned it yet, but I'll make sure that you will get it definitely. So the first group will get some additional deserving attention, appreciation. So you may note down your groups, please. Miss Vaishali is in 1, Miss Millie is in 2. Then we have Mr. Gaurav 3, Daksharaj 4. So all of you, please note down your groups. You may take a snap of it, this please, if you wanna take it. Some people would be like, sir, snap लेने दो. तो ले लो भैया, मेरे को क्या प्रॉब्लम है? So all of you are there in some or other group, absolutely random in nature, right from 1st to 4th. So whatever the group you have got, this is not been pre-decided by me. Random allocation of the numbers has happened. May I have a confirmation? Have you got it, please?
Yes, sir.
Good. I tell you that you would be performing some of the assignments and tasks of Excel on the basis of group, and some would be personal, and the total of all the participants, members of the group, will be taken to consider the score of the group.
So this 10
Right.
number is not there.
10 number is not there. Okay, which one is not there? Can you repeat this?
Disha Vekaria.
Isha Vekaria is not there. Oops. Isha Vekaria has got 2. See, it's here.
No,
Sir,
sir, we meant she's not in our batch anymore.
she cancelled her admission, sir.
Got it, got it, got it. मैं बोला मेरे में नहीं है भैया, गिरीशा इधर तो है, मतलब आप में नहीं है, वैसा बोलना चाहते हो. अंडरस्टूड, गॉट इट. तो कोई बात नहीं, निकाल देते और क्या. तो आप 3 लोग रहेंगे, अपन एवरेज आउट कर देंगे. 3 हो या 4 हो, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. उसका रीजन मैं बताऊं, क्योंकि 4 का मार्क्स आए तो अपन एवरेज आउट करके देंगे, ठीक है. सम पीपल वुड बी लाइक, सर तो 4 है तो ज्यादा मिलेंगे, तो फिर छे वाले वो ज्यादा ले जाएंगे ना. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. वी वुड बी डूइंग द एवरेज आउट, डोंट वरी. थैंक यू. Fine. Now let's start with the first problem that you people are facing right now, And the first problem that you are facing right now is that you are watching the screen as well, and you want to see that what's happening over there in the Google Meet too. Now, if you want to, divide your entire screen in the equal proportion in 2 parts, how you can do that? That's the first problem. I think that's the first problem you have right now, if I'm not wrong. Okay, some people would be like, sir, हमारे पास solution है. In case if you do not have the solution, let me start with that point only. Say if you want in the left hand side this Excel file, then what you will do is you will go to the title of this Excel file. See, my mouse cursor is over there. Let me use the magnifier there. Right? So you will go to the top, and from there you will drag it to the left hand side or right hand side, whatever the side you want to. Drag it to the left hand side, extreme left hand side, till the time it says no. Once it says no, Ronak, इससे ज़्यादा नहीं होगा, तो मैं रख दूंगा उसको. So that is there in the left hand side now. On right hand side, say I want this Google Meet. So I have clicked on the Google Meet. Now whatever you are able to see in the Google Meet, at the same time you will be doing over here too, right? So your screen would be splitted in the 2 equal parts. I hope everyone has done it. If not, let me know. Did you get what did I say to all of you?
Yes, sir, it's done.
Good. Very simple. Go to the topic title, drag it to the left hand side, go to the extreme left hand side till the time it says no, and the left hand side would be occupied by this worksheet. Similarly, you will select something on the right hand side too and the screen is splitted. Right, so let me go to that again. Good. Now, before I start giving you the tasks and we start performing the various tasks in the Excel, I would first give you the brief idea about, the basic layout of the Excel. So let me give you the basic layout of the Excel over here. Everyone may start noting it down if you want to. See, all the tabs that you are able to see over here, no, are called the menu tabs. Now, this is also called as the ribbon area. So in ribbon area, you have a home tab, you have an insert tab, you have draw will not be having there because it is specifically for the touch screen laptops. Then you have page layout, formulas, developer you can add. So in macros, we would be requiring the developer tab too. We'll take it that time, right now not required. So these are called the tabs. Then here, this is called the formula bar. So my mouse cursor is over there. Why this formula bar is required? First of all, say if I'm writing something, and please put it in the back of your mind that every kind of a calculation you want to do in the Excel, in the cell, will start with a sign of equal to. As simple as that. So you can perform the very basic arithmetic kind of an operations in the cell itself by starting with the sign of equal to. Say I'm writing 43 plus 65. So it gives me the answer 108. Now formula bar will tell me that how this 108 is actually derived. So it says me that, oh, Mr. Ronak, that is 43 plus 65. So that's in there in the formula bar. You may check it out. There is one more way to check it. Now, that is, you may have a double click over there. So once you do the double click on that cell, yes, please.
Sorry, sir. Can you repeat it again?
Fine, no worries. Absolutely. See, every basic arithmetic operations, every formulas, whatever the formula functions you have in the Excel will always start with the sign of equal to. Right? So say if I'm adding something 65 plus 40, 54, so it tells me 119. Now on the face I can see it's 119, but if I want to see that how this 119 is derived, what is the formula we have used there? To check it, we may go to the formula box here, formula bar, and you may see that it's 65 plus 54 given to you. Number two way, you may take a note of it. You may double click on this. So effectively you are inside the cell by double clicking. Right? So this rectangular box regarded as the cell, when you double click it, you are inside that box. Number three way we have is, once you are there on that box, on that cell, that is J4, you click F2, function 2, right? F2. Now, see, in some of the laptops, function key will also be there. So, based on the configurations of your keyboard, sometimes you'll have to just press the F2, or sometimes you will have to press function key plus F2. So, you need to check it in your laptop that what's your configuration of the keyboard. If it is just F2, press F2. If it is not happening, try pressing F2 with the function key. Right, so you press F2 with the function key, you are inside that cell. 119. I hope I am clear. So I have told you the three ways to see that what's there inside. अंदर क्या छुपा है, अंदर क्या छुपा है देखने के लिए हम क्या करेंगे? We would go to the formula box over here, one way. Number two, नो सर इतना ज्यादा मगजमारी नहीं करना है, हमें तो सिर्फ डबल क्लिक करना है, तो कर दो भैया. नो सर ऐसा भी नहीं करना है, हमें तो सिर्फ एक की प्रेस करनी है तो हो जाना चाहिए. Then you press F2 to go inside the cell. Right. So that's the formula box. Now sometimes you may write something over here like Business analytics is a good course. Now in key numbers column, I'm writing something else. Say will be taken by, no, let me write students are good as well. Now see, whatever I had written over there in this J column, no, that's getting cut. Now I do not want to increase the size of this column as well as the width of it. I want to just check it that what is the entire statement written over there. So you will be able to see that in the formula box. Though it's not getting appeared. Why? Because some other text is overlapping it. Right, so something is there in the K numbers column 2, sir. Something is there in the J numbers column 2. You want to check that what is the entire statement we have written in the J. You can check it in the formula box. As simple as that. Okay, then here this is called the address bar. Now let me tell you, each and every cell in Excel will have a dedicated address, allotted address. So when I say K4, K4 is only one, unique in nature, absolutely unique in nature, just like your Aadhaar card, PAN card, and all sorts of identification you get. So each and every cell, the rectangular boxes, are containing the specific addresses. So if you want to go to some cell, say sir I want to go to I4, so you'll be directly typing I4 there, press enter, you would be there in the I4, you may check it. Sir I don't want to go into the I4, I want to go into the A2, so press A2, enter, you are there in the A2. Now sir, some of the cells would be very important to us. We want to give a name to those cells, we want to recognize those cells by giving some names to it. Say I want to give the name, this something is written in a J4 and I want to give the name of say statement is the name I want to give. So I can write in the text statement over there, pressing OK. Now you may check that J4 is known by the name statement. And you would be able to see all the names which you have given in the Excel file by having the down click over here in the downward button on this drop down button, and you would be able to see all the names of cells which you have given particularly for your reference. So you can change the cell name, whatever you want to decide it. Now let me ask it to you. Say if I am there right now in J7, so what does this J and 7 indicate? Can someone tell me?
Just column 7 row.
Absolutely correct. So J numbers column and 7 numbers row. So intersection of column and the row, we are able to see over here that rectangular box is regarded as the cell, and cell's address is the derivation of the column number and the row number. So J7 means J number ka column, 7 number ka row. Okay, very basic, sir. So rows are there in the alphabet, in the numerical numbers there, and columns are been allotted the alphabets, right? So sir alphabet to 26 है, उसके बाद में क्या होगा? तो फिर A शुरू होगा, right? So it would start with A, B, AC, F, AD, see, फिर A B खत्म हो जाएगा, फिर BA शुरू होगा, BA, BB, CC, फिर C खत्म होगा, फिर 3 letters पे आएंगे, फिर 4 letters पे आएंगे, and accordingly, approximately, there are 16,000 numbers of columns. You may write it for your reference if you want to write it somewhere. Around 16,000 numbers of columns are there in the Excel. And around 10 lakhs numbers of rows are there. Around 10 lakh 50,000. Let me check it. Yes. So 10 lakh 48,000. So these are the number of rows. Some people would be like, sir, आप नीचे तक पहुंचे आपको, don't worry. So till now everyone would have written the basic things, right? So may I have a confirmation that you have written it? See, it would be forming a part of your quiz as well, huh? You will have to remember this.
So can you repeat it?
Which one?
Whatever has to be right, like what you said for writing.
Good. So F2 you must have written. Number 2, what is this address bar? You must have written. Number 3, what is this formula box? You must have remembered it. Number 4, how the address of sale is been made. I mean, if I say I4, what's the I, what's the 4? You must be able to know approximate number of columns. I said 16,000. You must also be able to remember approximate total number of rows, which are around 10,50,000. F2, to go inside the cell. Address bar, how to change the name of the address. And if you want me to take a pause of 1 minute, I would be taking it. Absolutely no worries. If you want to still write it somewhere, you can. Okay, so now onwards, whatever the shortcuts which we'll be discussing, no, I would also write it somewhere. So you will have to just take a snap of it. अब मैं 1 मिनट दे रहा हूं आपको, जो भी आपकी भाषा में सरल भाषा में लिखना हो लिख लीजिए भैया.
सर आप लास्ट तक कैसे पहुंचे 10 लाख रो तक?
हाँ, उसके लिए आता हूं मैं, शॉर्टकट की अभी आ रहा हूं.
So can you repeat how to change the name in address bar?
Good. You can just roam over there. उसके ऊपर बैठ जाओ, उसके सर पे जाके ऐसे टपली मारो. उसके सर पे टपली कैसे मारी आपने? आपका माउस कर्सर को लेके गए, लेफ्ट क्लिक किया over there on the address bar, and you just change the name of it. Say Excel. The name I'm giving. Press enter. So Excel is the new name of I4. Congratulations, you have become Mr. Adityanath, changing the name of others. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, let's move ahead. Now there was a question that, sir, how did you go over there? अरे मैं बेटा है ना, एक काम, ये शॉर्टकट की आपको बहुत काम लगने वाली है. ऐसे बैक ऑफ द माइंड ऐसे घुसा दीजिए अभी से. If you wanna, navigate in this entire worksheet, right now we have just 4 to 5 columns in which the data has been written, 7 to 8 columns maximum. But if you have 1,000 numbers of columns and 1,000 numbers of rows, such kind of a data we will also take, then how you can roam from one place to another place? Now see, right now I'm there in the A1. If I want to go to the last cell of the active data range on the right hand side, then I would press Control right arrow. So let me write it here. Control plus right arrow. So you go to the last cell of the active data range on which side? Sir, on the right hand side. Similarly, if you would press Control right arrow again, then you would reach to the last cell of the Excel, because absolutely there is no active data range available now. This is how I went over there. That's 16,000 number ka column. I'm sorry, this is an approximate number. Now if I click Control left arrow, then I would go to the active data range again, and if I want to go to the first cell on the left hand side of the active data range, I would again press Control down arrow. Left arrow. Some people would be like, sir, what is this active data range? The data range which is there in a continuous manner for all this number of columns as well as rows is the active data range. कहीं पे भी बीच में स्पेस नहीं आ रही है, सिंपल सी भाषा में, इसलिए हम उसे एक्टिव डाटा रेंज कहते हैं. तो ये वाली सर एक्टिव डेटा रेंज हो गई। कहां से है एक्टिव डेटा रेंज शुरू होती है सर? A1 से लेके H1 तक जा रही है, इफ वी कंसिडर जस्ट द कॉलम्स। अच्छा, वैसे ही सर नीचे किस तरफ पे कंट्रोल डाउन एरो प्रेस करेंगे तो यू वुड देयर इन 196 नंबर का रो, दैट्स वेयर द एक्टिव डेटा रेंज गेट्स ओवर। Now, based on this, can someone tell me if I want to go to the first cell of the active data range at the top side, what should I press?
Control up arrow.
Control up arrow, as simple as that. Some people will be like, sir, why are you getting so much overexcited? मैं overexcited नहीं हो रहा हूँ. Please watch it carefully. So control right, control down arrow, control up arrow, control whatever the sides arrow you have, you would be able to navigate from one side to the another side of the active data range. Now, if I want to select, you would again be listening this carefully. If I want to select up to the last cell of the active data range on the right hand side, what should I do? If you can let me know.
Control plus shift plus right arrow.
Absolutely correct. May we have a digital round of applause for this girl. Control, shift, right arrow to select up to the last cell of the active data range on right hand side. Similarly, if I want to select the entire data up to the last cell of the active data range at the downside to control shift down arrow. जैसे ही शिफ्ट आया सिलेक्शन आया, सिलेक्शन आया शिफ्ट आया, तो शिफ्ट से क्या होता है? सिलेक्शन
Repeat it
होता है।
again. Sorry.
Fine, no worries. I am here for you. Do not worry. Absolutely. See, you have got that, sir. कंट्रोल राइट एरो, कंट्रोल डाउन एरो, ये सब करते हैं तो नेविगेट करते हैं। तो भैया कंट्रोल डाउन एरो, राइट एरो करते हैं, उसके साथ में शिफ्ट भी दबा दो। तो अगर शिफ्ट भी दबा दोगे तो सिलेक्ट भी कर लोगे साथ साथ में। तो यहां पे मैं लिख रहा हूं कंट्रोल प्लस शिफ्ट प्लस राइट एरो। So this is basically to select the data up to the last cell of the active data range on right hand side. Some people would be like, sir, mouse से भी कर ही सकते थे। तो मैं कहाँ मना कर रहा हूँ, माउस से कर ही सकते थे। But some wise men have said, you know, that the usage of mouse has the inverse relationship with the proficiency in Excel. Yes, the usage of mouse enjoys the inverse relationship with the proficiency in Excel. Those who are proficient in Excel, you know, will be using the mouse, you know, as less as possible. माउस यूज ही नहीं करना है कम से कम सिचुएशन में। और ये तो जहां पे तो 4-5 कॉलम है भैया, अगर ऐसे 225 कॉलम हो गई तो क्या करोगे? ऐसे माउस से धीरे धीरे हड़ू 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 जाओगे तो शाम हो जाएगी, कब पहुंचोगे उधर? आई होप दैट्स क्लियर नाउ। Similarly, control shift down arrow, control shift up arrow, control shift right arrow, everything. Okay, till now, may I have a confirmation that you have got everything? Good. Thank you very much, Miss Hemali, Miss Titli, Miss Veronica, Mr. Jaydev, Mr. Deepesh, and all the students. I'm sorry if I've forgotten anyone. Let's move ahead. Okay. Now see, these are the various worksheets, some of the basic things about the MS Excel. Now I am there in the worksheet number task 1, row file formatting. That is the name of the worksheet which I have given. You can rename the worksheet as per your choice. Have a right click and there is something called rename. Rename it. You can also give the color to the worksheet name as per your choice. Sir, ये जो फर्स्ट वाला है ना उसको कलर दे दो आप ग्रीन, तो दे दिया बेटा, मेरे को क्या प्रॉब्लम है, चलो ग्रीन कलर का हो गया वो। अच्छा सर, इसको हम एडिट कर सकते हैं, नाम को कर ही सकते हो, रीनेम करो। सर इंसर्ट कर सकते हैं, हाँ कर ही सकते हो। इंसर्ट का है, इंसर्ट मतलब कि नया वाला वर्कशीट ओपन हो जाएगा। ये प्रोटेक्ट वर्कशीट वगैरह है, वो बाद में देखते हैं। Protect will come in the security feature. Security feature will be there after some time. Right? Then you have move and copy. You can copy, or you can just move this worksheet directly to a different work file. Some people would be like, hey, what is this work file? Acha. The combination of all these worksheets, no, is called as the workbook. Some people also call it as work file. So I am there right now in a workbook, that is task file session 1. That is the workbook. In this workbook, I have created various worksheets, and those worksheets are known by the different names. Then some people would be like, sir, how many worksheets we can put? There is absolutely no requisite number. You can put as many number of worksheets, obviously with the constraint of your memory. आपके फोन के अंदर, आपके लैपटॉप के अंदर जितनी मेमोरी है उतनी वर्कशीट्स आप क्रिएट कर सकते हो, बट इट इज एडवाइजेबल not to include too many worksheets if the data is very important, because if you include too many worksheets, the chances of the workbook getting crashed increases by many folds. Okay, so this collection of all the worksheets is called as the workbook. Right now we are there in the workbook, that is task file session 1. I hope that's pretty much clear to everyone. Good. Okay, now let's go to the task we are going to do today. Some people would be like, sir, अब काम की बात करो। तो बेटा ये काम की बात थी, अभी तक हमने जो किया वो थोड़ी ना, कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं था कि हम कोई के काम ही नहीं आने वाला था, काम की बात थी। Let's move to the worksheet number 1. Now see, I can identify a few problems here, and you people would start interacting with me now. सबसे पहला प्रॉब्लम तो ये है कि यहाँ पे कुछ रैंडम नंबर्स दिए हुए हैं, 44005, 44007, 009, 010. What is this? ये क्या है? ऐसे थोड़ी ना नंबर आपको मजा आए नंबर लिख दिए सर, ऐसे वर्कशीट कौन बनाता है? क्या है, क्या है, कौन बताएगा? थोड़ा सा गैस करने की कोशिश करो।
Sir, their column headings might be the class number or the mixture of class and date.
Fine, nice guess. Anyone else?
Maybe they are subject codes.
Section number, how like in particular class, how many sessions have been taken?
Roll number, enrollment number.
Enrollment number तो इधर है ना, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे।
Sir, roll number.
रोल नंबर अलग होता है क्या एनरोलमेंट नंबर से? जस्ट किडिंग, डोंट वरी। यस, गुड, यू पीपल हैव
Subject number.
सब्जेक्ट नंबर। अच्छा, अब ये मैं बताऊं, ये है ना डेट है, क्या है? डेट्स। अब ये एक एक्सेल है ना, कई बार एक्सेल को क्या मजा आता है पता नहीं, वो अपने फॉर्मेट्स को कई बार चेंज कर देता है। डेट्स को तुम अगर नंबर में कन्वर्ट करो ना तो ऐसे फुद्दू फुद्दू नंबर आ जाता है। तो ये जो फुद्दू फुद्दू नंबर है ना, वो कुछ नहीं है, वो सब डेट्स है। क्या है? डेट। नाउ दिस इज बेसिकली द अटेंडेंस फाइल ऑफ सम ऑफ माय स्टूडेंट्स एक्चुअली, टू whom I had taught, और ये उस डेट्स की अटेंडेंस है। लेकिन आप जैसे ही कॉपी करके कई बार पेस्ट करते हो सिर्फ वैल्यूज को, तो वो डेट अचानक से अंतर्यामी बन के नंबर में कन्वर्ट हो जाती है। तो इसका फॉर्मेट कैसे चेंज करना सर? यू कैन चेंज द फॉर्मेट बाय सिलेक्टिंग इट। You can select by mouse click as well, as simple as that. Number 2, you can go to the D1 and after that press shift के साथ राइट एरो करते जाओ। अच्छा, अब एंड तक सिलेक्ट करना है तो D1 में जाओ, कंट्रोल शिफ्ट और राइट एरो करोगे तो एक साथ अंत तक पूरा सिलेक्ट हो जाएगा भैया। अच्छा, इसके बाद हम जाएंगे होम टैब में, And in home tab, you must be able to see there is something called format. So what's the format? I would say, oh, Mr. Excel, come here, come here. मुझसे पूछे बिना कैसे कर दिया? This is the date. How you can change the dates? I would click on the date now. And now you would be able to see, oh, some people would be like, sir, यहाँ पे तो hashtags आते हैं. तो ये क्या है? कौन बताएगा?
So column width 40 इस वजह से dates नहीं आ रही है, to increase column width.
हाँ सर, कॉलम के विड्थ को आप इंक्रीज करोगे ना तो डेट आ जाएगी. तो मैं देखो, मैं है ना प्रॉब्लम ही सब बता रहा हूँ, सॉल्यूशन आप ही मेरे को बता रहे हो, ठीक है. अब एक एक को जाके मैं करूँ, इतना भी मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है. हम तो आलसी लोग हैं भैया, हर एक का एक साथ हो जाना चाहिए. आपने प्रॉब्लम बहुत आइडेंटिफाई किया मस्त तरीके से. सर ये जो है ना उसकी कॉलम की विड्थ, उसके कारण वो डेट नहीं आ रही है. अग्री. अब मेरे को एक एक को जाके एडजस्ट नहीं कर रहा है, सबको एक साथ कर देना है. कौन बताएगा कैसे करेंगे?
Select the
Uh,
entire D, E, F, G, H and X, उसका साइज खींच देना है तो हो जाएगा.
वेरी
Uh,
गुड. यस
there
यस
is
डियर.
there is a arrow on the top of name on the left hand side corner. So if you
वेरी गुड.
वहाँ से you can do it.
or
वेरी ट्रू.
maybe select
अच्छा
the
सर, आप है ना यहाँ पे डी पे जा. यस प्लीज.
sorry, I was saying that maybe select
हाँ बेटा बताइए.
cells and go to format. Format માં column width નો option છે, ત્યાં જઈને we can change it.
Very true. People have explored so many options. Good to see that. Now let me tell you the shortest one. Say if you select this D, if you go over there in that D, no, that entire column is selected. Now with the mouse click, you would select all these four as it was stated by one of the gentlemen. Now you may just have a double click between D and E. So between D and E, if you would have the double click, some people would be like, sir, तो E और F के बीच में नहीं कर सकते थे? कर ही सकते भाई, तुम किधर भी करो डबल क्लिक, मेरे को क्या प्रॉब्लम. मैंने पूरे सिलेक्ट कर लिए. कैसे सिलेक्ट किया? पहले तो मैं जाके डी के ऊपर क्लिक किया, ऐसे माउस को लेके गया, ओ टपली मारी उसके ऊपर. किसके ऊपर टपली मारी? डी के ऊपर. नाउ वो टपली को खींचते जाएंगे. So with a left click, you would be dragging it, you would be selecting it up to H. Then between E and F or F and G or G and F, wherever you want to have a double click, have the double click, and those dates are mentioned over here. So these are the dates. Acha. And all other options given by you were perfectly correct as well. You may explore that too. Absolutely fine. Now, the names are also getting cut. You may observe that. How can I change?
Hashtag જ નથી આવતું.
Hashtag નથી આવતું તો કઈ વાંધો નહીં, ડાયરેક્ટ આગળ વયું ગયું છે.
એટલે સાહેબ ફરીથી એકવાર કેમ પાછું?
ફરીથી એકવાર કહો. અચ્છા, એટલે ઓલી ડેટ આવી ગઈ હતી કે નહીં? આના પછી આપણે આટલું હતું નંબર્સ,
હા આટલું આવ્યું.
આટલું આવ્યું ને. Then we may go to the home tab. Then from here you may change the format to short date. So this hashtags gets appeared, and after that, once you select this entire columns, you will have just double click, or if you do not want to do the double click, no, you may just drag it. D or E दोनों के बीच में जाके, when you get this kind of a sign, this is the sign of dragging one thing to another, you know. So ऐसे cross sign जैसे ही आ जाए तो drag करो, थोड़ा सा यहाँ तक लेके आओ. So once you select all this number of columns, no, you will have to make the change only in one. Everywhere else, those changes will get automatically reflected. I hope I'm sounding pretty much clear to all of you.
Yes sir.
Similarly, say if you want to change the width of, say, these three columns, these three rows, sorry, 2, 3 and 4. Now here in this case, if you would be changing the width for each and every row again and again, it would be a very time consuming process, you know. So what you will be doing is you will be selecting it entirely. How you can select it entirely? दो के ऊपर जाके क्लिक करोगे, see my mouse cursor is over there. फिर दो से लेके नीचे 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 आओगे, तो आपने तीनों कर लिए सिलेक्ट. नाउ यू कैन जस्ट ड्रैग एनी कॉलम, यू नो. मैं 2 को इधर नीचे ड्रैग करूंगा तो 2, 3 एंड 4 तीनों उस साइज के हो जाएंगे. I hope that's clear now. Okay, so I'm doing Control Z. Control Z किसके लिए? And if I'll be telling you the Control Z का meaning, then it would be obviously the great insult of your intellect too. Some people would be like, sir, इतना तो मालूम है, बस वो सिखाने की जरूरत नहीं. So Control Z to undo. Yes, I was there in the name. Can someone tell me what should we do to increase the width of this name column?
So double click between C and D.
Very true. Way number 1. Anyone else? Any other way? You can drag it as well, no? Like this. ऐसे भी कर सकते हो. लेकिन डबल क्लिक करोगे ना तो जो भी सबसे बड़ा वाला नेम होगा उसको कंसीडर करके ऑटोमेटिकली आपकी रेंज को खींच देगा वहां तक. तो डबल क्लिक करोगे बेटर. If you do not do double click, then also it's fine. You can just drag the length from the drag the width from here to there. Is it clear? Okay, so names are done. Now here in this enrollment number 2, you may see that it's 9.2 E plus 10. Sir, what is this E plus 10? Why these enrollment numbers are not getting appeared properly? These are the numbers, most probably of 11 digits. Again, what could be the problem?
Width only, so column width.
Yes, it's the column width that is the problem. You can go over there in between A and B, have a double click, and you would have the enrollment numbers over there. Good, so we are moving ahead slowly and steadily, कछुए की तरह. रैबिट की तरह नहीं, कछुए की तरह जा रहे हैं अभी. रैबिट की तरह भी जाएंगे, लेकिन अभी कछुए की तरह, धीरे धीरे धीरे, हड़ू हड़ू हड़ू. Okay, now let's make this formatting as we have over here in the task number 2. So you may check it in the task number 2, my dear fellas and fellies. Let's see, dates are there, you know. Then I have written the name of the class for which I have the attendance right now, and that class name is there right in the middle. Can someone tell me, guess it, what I would have used over there? Possibly which function I would have used there. That
Margin
class.
center.
Very true, Margin Center. May I have a huge round of applause for her, please? Okay, Miss Saraswati has said something to me. I am really sorry, Saraswati. Right now I am able to see your tweet. Select whole file, pressing arrow on left top. Okay, that was the answer for something else. Good. So that is Margin Center. But before that, there has to be one column as well. No, Margin Center तो बात की बात है. पहले उससे पहले एक आधा रो तो चाहिए उधर लिखने के लिए. तो एक रो को इंसर्ट करना पड़ेगा सबसे ऊपर, एकदम टॉच पे. क्या करेंगे? क्या करेंगे?
We have to click on that number 1 and insert row.
ओहो, वेरी गुड सर. नंबर 1 के ऊपर जाके क्लिक करेंगे ऐसे, फिर वहां पे राइट क्लिक करेंगे. तो राइट क्लिक करेंगे तो देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड इंसर्ट. Click on that insert and you have the row which gets appeared. Now there is a shortcut key as well. You would be noting down those shortcut keys. Now see, I'm not going to tell you each and every shortcut key of the Excel. I'm just going to tell you only those which are the most important ones, and this one is one of the most important ones. See, if you want to add any row, first of all you will be selecting one particular row above which you want to add something, you know. So I would be selecting it by, say if I want to add over here between 1 and 2, then I would first select the 2 numbers row by shift space. So shift plus space. That is the shortcut key to select entire row. Accordingly, control plus space is to select the entire column. So if you want to select the column number C entirely, so if you do not want to go manually over there on C, because as I've already stated that the proficiency in Excel is directly having the inverse relationship with the use of mouse. तो आपको माउस को यूज नहीं करना है तो क्या करेंगे सर? कंट्रोल स्पेस बटन प्रेस करेंगे, कंट्रोल प्लस स्पेस. अपना है ना फाउंडेशन स्ट्रॉन्ग हो रहा है आज के सेशन में, और ये फाउंडेशन हमारी इमारत को बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग करेगा आगे जाते जाते. सो कंट्रोल स्पेस को कर दिया सर, लेकिन आपने तो कहा था कि ऐड करना है, आपने ऐड कहाँ पे किया? तो बता रहा हूँ ना बेटा, आ रहा हूँ धीरे धीरे. तो पहले हमको रो को सिलेक्ट करना है 2 नंबर की अगेन. सो शिफ्ट स्पेस. नाउ यू कैन प्रेस कंट्रोल एंड प्लस. कंट्रोल प्लस. सो व्हेन आई से कंट्रोल प्लस, प्लस कहाँ पे है सर? प्लस कहाँ पे है? अच्छा, जिनके पास अलग से राइट हैंड साइड में कीबोर्ड होगा, वैसा वाला कीपैड होगा, तो उनको तो प्लस बटन अलग से होगा, तो आप कंट्रोल के साथ प्लस कर दो. लेकिन जिनके पास छोटा वाला लैपटॉप है मेरी तरह, उनके पास प्लस का बटन बैक स्पेस के बाजू में इक्वल टू के ऊपर आएगा. तो सर इक्वल टू के ऊपर आएगा तो वहां पे शिफ्ट भी प्रेस करना पड़ेगा ना, क्योंकि कोई भी वहां पे कुछ अगर दिया हुआ है तो वो शिफ्ट प्रेस करना पड़ता है, तब जाके वो एक्टिवेट होगा. तो कंट्रोल शिफ्ट प्लस, कंट्रोल शिफ्ट प्लस एक साथ. ऐसे ही अगर निकालना है तो कंट्रोल माइनस, तो रोज पूरा निकल गया, डिलीटेड. सर ऐसे ही आपने कॉलम का करना है तो कैसे करना? तो सर पहले सिलेक्ट करना पड़ेगा, तब जाके कुछ निकालेंगे और ऐड करेंगे. तो सिलेक्ट कैसे करेंगे? सर सिलेक्ट करने के लिए कंट्रोल स्पेस, entire C numbers column is selected. Now to add something, control shift plus. How to delete that? Control minus. I hope that's clear now. अब इसकी जरूरत ऐसे है, इसलिए है क्योंकि अब हम जो आगे वाले जो बड़े बड़े डेटा के अंदर कुछ करने वाले हैं, ऑटोमेशन करने वाले हैं, वहां पे छोटू छोटू हड़ू हड़ू धीरे धीरे मैन्युअली करेंगे तो फिर उधर शाम हो जाएगी. उस समय पे हमारे पास एक्सपोजर होना चाहिए शॉर्टकट कीज का, स्पीड का, कंसिस्टेंसी का. इज इट क्लियर? मे आई हैव अगेन अ छोटू सा कंफर्मेशन फ्रॉम द स्टूडेंट्स दैट यू ऑल आर विथ मी टिल नाउ. Good. Okay. सर अब वहां पे लिख देते हैं, तो पहले सेल में लिख देते हैं, शुरू करते चलो लिखना. You people would be writing business analytics attendance. Same one, attendance. Yes, please.
So as Veronica is not able to understand whatever if you speak in between in Hindi or Gujarati, so kindly if you can use only English.
Okay. See, whatever I'm using, wherever I'm using Hindi or English, you don't Hindi or Gujarati, do not worry. The same thing is already been repeated in English. So anything new will not be conveyed in Hindi and Gujarati. That's the assurance from my side. It was just before a better, what do I call, better explanation for the rest of the years. Anything new will not be conveyed in Gujarati as well as in Hindi. Please be assured of it. Whatever is there is been conveyed in English. It's the only thing is conveyed in Gujarati as well. Okay. Now, sir, again we'll have to, we'll have to do the merge and center over there too. So before we do merge and center, we need to select all the cells which we want to merge. I'm selecting right from A to H. over there in the row number 1. So from the first one to the last one, shift, right arrow, right arrow, right arrow, right arrow, right arrow, right arrow. Last time, right arrow. Once that is done, you may go to Home tab. From there you may go to Merge and Center, and you would see that it's been there in the center now. But sir, there are certain formatting too. Some colors are also applied. Then do that too, no? Who is stopping you to do so? It's there in a bold. Borders are also looking very thick as compared to normal borders. So you'll have to do such kind of a formatting. I'll do, don't worry, along with you. So first of all, I'm selecting this row 1 and row 2, only that selected data. Mouse click और उसको drag करेंगे नीचे तक. So drag with the mouse click. First 2 rows selected like this. Then you would have the right click on that. Let me use the magnifier so that you get it in a better way. Right click. Then you have something called format cells over here. Click on the format cells. In format cells, you would go to the fill option, select the color of your choice. Some people would be like, we want to select red because Valentine Day is near. Okay, it's your choice. Then you can go to the borders, select the thick borders of your choice. Say this border I want to apply, and I want to apply in each and every side over there. So मुझे top पे भी चाहिए, right hand side भी चाहिए, left hand side also we want it, down side too, and in between, if any rows are there and columns are there, over there too we want the thick borders. So I'm selecting it over here. Then I would just press OK, and as per my requirement, the formatting is being adjusted. Let me press Ctrl B. So now that's in a bold. I hope we are there right now, right on the point when it comes to the basic formatting. I'll not go into too much of basics because the name itself is the Advanced Excel, so it's bit of a exposure you must have about the Excel. But don't worry, I'll not make it like too much complicated for those who are the first time attenders. Chotu sa confirmation till now. Have you got it? Is everyone there with me? Good. Good. Let's move ahead. Now there are borders over here too, right? And I have told there right now in A3.
So,
Yes, please.
can you please repeat the last thing which you did?
Okay, no worries, fine. Say I have selected A and B. I mean 2 rows, the first 2 rows, not A and B, sorry. First 2 rows, the relevant data. Then I would have done the right click there. Then in right click, there is something called format cells. So you click on the format cells, this kind of a dialog box gets appeared. You can change the formatting of your requirement, alignment, left hand side, right hand side, whatever the alignment you want to give, number, what's the format you want to give, kind of a fonts you want to use, the size of those fonts, the color of those fonts, borders. I would select the appropriate borders and would apply all those borders. See, this is how it would be looking like. Right, so I would start applying the borders. Say I want to apply this one. I would start applying over here. See, my mouse cursor is placed on right hand side, left hand side, in between. And then in fill option, I want to give the color to those cells as well. I would select the appropriate color of my choice and then I would press OK. And here we are. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Good. So let's move ahead further. Sir, we want to give the borders for this entire number of names, everything we are able to see over here. No, आपने सिर्फ एक का ही दिया. Okay, if you want to give the borders for each and every data entry, then you will have to first select it. Can someone tell me the shortcut key to select? Just now we had discussed.
Control A.
Control A, right? So when I press Control A, no, then if it is not there in the active data range, then also it will get selected. Say this is the active data range up to edge. So if something is written somewhere outside, no, then also it will get selected. So you can use the shortcut keys like we have given right now. Control Shift right arrow, Control Shift down arrow. Now you may, one very good thing about the Excel is you can derive the shortcut keys of all the inbuilt functions by using one key, and that is the Alt button. Some people would call it Alter, some people call it Alter, some people call it Alt, some people call it Alt, whatever the pronunciation you have. वो Alt button को press करके छोड़ देना है. So it's in sequence, one by one, right? So it's not simultaneously. At the same time, we are not pressing this. Alt को press करके छोड़ दिया. राहत की सांस लेने दो भैया उसे. Now to go to the home tab, the letters are being allotted. You may check it. Each and every data tab would have the letter denoted. And to go to the home tab, we have H. तो H के बाद फिर से राहत की सांस. राहत की सांस इसलिए क्योंकि this is one by one, not simultaneously. Now to go to the borders, which is there, I need to press D. Now if I want to apply all the borders there, then to apply all the borders, there is something called A, which is the letter denoting all the borders. So pressing A. लेकिन कैसे करना है? Select करके Alt बटन प्रेस करके राहत की सांस लेते जानी है. धीरे धीरे, हड़ू हड़ू. I hope that's clear. So when you press Alt button, no, you would be able to derive all the shortcuts of each and every inbuilt functions in Excel. Basically, there are two types of functions. One is the formula functions, which you use in the cells. You start with the sign of equal to, you use the formula functions which are given to you in the Excel. VLOOKUP is a kind of a formula function, sum is a kind of a formula function. There are various formula functions. Then there are inbuilt functions for which you have the specified icons, which are situated in each and every tab, And if you want to get the shortcut for the inbuilt functions, like in the home tab, there are various functions. These all are the inbuilt functions for which you already have the specified space, right? Okay, so all the inbuilt functions, you can derive the shortcut keys of it by pressing the Alt button. Each and every tab would be denoted by specified letters. Okay, सर यहाँ तक हो गया. तो हमारा formatting थोड़ा थोड़ा clear है. One more thing, say for example, here I have written business analytics is a good course. Now I am there in a J5, right? Now see, I do not want to, again, my question is to all of you, those who are listening to me. I do not want to adjust the width of J numbers column. I want to adjust the length of 5 numbers row, so that business analytics is a good course gets adjusted in a one cell. See, right now this entire text is not fitting into a one cell. It's getting cut. I want that text to be displayed, but I do not want to change the width of J numbers column. But yes, if the length of J5 is existed, then it's fine. मतलब ये हुआ कि सर वर्टिकली बड़ा होता है तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, इसकी विड्थ को बड़ा नहीं करनी है. कौन बताएगा क्या कर सकते हैं?
Wrap text.
wrap text.
Absolutely correct, sir. Wrap text. How can we use it? It's there in the home tab. First of all, you must be there on that cell from where you want to use this wrap text. Go over there and then you can go to the home tab. Select the wrap text. Where do we have wrap text over here? Yes, we have next to it. Next to the margin center, we have the wrap text. Please click over there. And here, the size of the cell would have been existed. Some people would be like, sir, आप में क्यों नहीं हुआ? इसलिए नहीं हुआ क्योंकि मैंने कुछ और formatting use किया है. You will have to drag the size of that cell from here. Right, so it's getting adjusted over there. Some of the very basic things where people get stuck. Let me tell you one of such kind of a basic thing again. Very smart kind of a cool tricks, you know. Say analytics is a good course. That is the point number 1. You have written in a one cell. Right, so let me denote it by A. Now say something you want to write over here in J numbers cell only, J5 cell only. I'm increasing the size a bit like this. You want to write point number B over here in this cell only. But point number B should start, you know, in a next line. It should not start continuously. मेरे को इधर से point number B, I do not want to write it like this. I want to write it like this. I hope you have got my question. What I have done, can someone tell me?
Sir, alt enter.
Very true. Alt enter. Alt enter. So you can go to the next line of the cell by pressing the Alt enter. Generally, what do you do is, say if you write the B over here, no, then it might not look good when it comes to the formatting and presentation of the data. You want to write a different point in a different line, but yes, in the same cell, I would press Alt enter, then I would press B, you know, then I would write whatever I want to, then Alt enter, press C, I would write whatever I want to. So that's Alt enter to go to the next line in the same cell. I hope that's clear to everyone now. फाउंडेशन को जितना स्ट्रॉन्ग करेंगे ना, उतना ही मजा आएगा आगे आगे. आगे आगे कॉम्पिटिशन जैसे बढ़ेगी, टास्क आएंगे, असाइनमेंट्स आएंगे, फाउंडेशन जितना स्ट्रॉन्ग होगा उतनी स्पीड होगी ज्यादा. लेट मी टेल यू दिस. Okay, may I have a छोटू सा confirmation again that you have got it? अभी तक हम लोग सब साथ में हैं, ठीक है? मिस हेमाली, मिस तितली, गुड टू सी दैट. देखो भाइयों, मैंने बताया था ना कि ये लोग है ना अपन से शुरू में कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं बताते, फिर आपको इंटरेक्शन उनका ही ज्यादा आता है. मैंने बताया था शुरू में हमारे जो लोग होते हैं ना, वो तो शुरू में सब ऐसे ये होते हैं, कॉन्फिडेंस दिखाते, ये कर देंगे वो कर देंगे, फिर ढीले हो जाते. ओके, देखो अपन से एक जेंडर बहुत आगे जा रहा है. अब हम थोड़े से इनसिक्योर मोड में आ गए हैं. लेट मी टेल यू वन ऑफ द real life story of mine. When I was in the graduation, I was in Mithai College. There was a cutoff, you know, and when there is a merit-wise cutoff, it's been observed across the various colleges that girls get selected more in numbers. Because if you put the cutoff of 85%, then obviously 85% in the male को थोड़े से कम आने लगे. Yeah, that is the trend we have observed since last many number of years across the colleges. So in my class, there was around 55 girls and 6 boys. So that was the, you know, तो बहुत बेटा मैं इसलिए कह रहा हूँ क्योंकि ध्यान रखो, एक जेंडर अपन से बहुत आगे जा रहा है. हमें थोड़ा सा कैचअप करना पड़ेगा, थोड़ी मेहनत ज्यादा करनी पड़ेगी. Okay, let's move ahead. Let's go to the task number 2. In task number 2, see here I have the attendance. 1 stands for the present and 0 stands for the absent. I want the total number of classes attended by all this number of students. Along with that, I also want the percentage of attendance of those students. Now you can start doing it. I would give 2 minutes to all of you. Find the total number of attendance. That is the task number 1 in this one. And find the percentage of attendance as well. Let's see who does it. So we are there in task number 2. Everyone would be there in the task number 2 worksheet.
Sir, we have to find the attendance column wise, right?
True. You will have to find the attendance percentage. Along with that, total number of lectures attended. These two things I require from all of you. Please do it. Very good, very good. We have received the confirmation from Ms. Titli that she has done it. Good to see that. Others, I'm waiting for your confirmation. Good, we have got the confirmation from, may I know your gender, please? Ellen, are you an Indian or international student?
Yes, sir, I'm Indian. I'm from Rajkot only.
Okay, you are from Rajkot. I'm really sorry. Male or female?
Male, sir.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm unable to figure it out. That's why some names are there, you know. Even my name was shared by the two genders. मेरे ही क्लास में एक लड़की थी रौनक करके. कोई बात नहीं होता है. We have received from Miss Vaishali too. Good to see that. Oh, Miss Saraswati too. Good. सरस्वती का नाम सुनते ही मेरे को प्रार्थना करने का मन होता है. The name itself is very much reward one, you know. Jokes apart. Okay, good to see that Nitesh has done too. Good. Good. Let's move ahead. See, I would tell you the various ways of doing the summation, including the shortcut key. First of all, to find the attendance, you require the total number of lectures attended by him or her, right? Now, the first way is you can add one cell to another cell manually. And I told you that any kind of the formula you want to insert in the cell will start with the sign of equal to. Now say you start with D3 plus, you add E3 plus, so plus sign I'm putting manually, you know, then F3 plus G3 plus H3. So that's a manual kind of addition and subtraction. So you can do the basic arithmetics by, you know, subtracting one cell from another. You can divide one cell with another. You can multiply one cell with another. Now that's the manual way. Now obviously we will not be doing it again and again, you know, because Excel copies the formula by using the relative reference. So when you copy this, so there are three various ways of copying this, you know. The first and foremost way is, see, if I'm going over there in that cell I3, you go to the right hand side. Let me use the magnifier. You go to the right hand side. Once this kind of a cross gets appeared, have a double click. So it will apply the summation in all this number of rows. That's the way number one. So first is the double click application. You go over there in the right hand side. Once this kind of a cross gets appeared, have a double click. Okay. Then there is another way. You can control C this, that is the copy. You can select all the cells for wherever you want to, you know, paste it. And to paste, we have control V. Now one thing you must be aware about, that Excel uses the relative reference. Excel do not copy the entire cell as it is. It also copies the formula which is inserted inside it, right? And the range of the formula gets shifted automatically. Some people would like, sir, इतना confuse क्यों कर रहे हो? सही सही शांति शांति से बताओ ना, सीधा सीधा. So if you do the double click on it, you can check the range of the data, right? That's D3 to H3. Then you do the double click over there in the next one. It's D4 to H4. Then you do the double click, it's D5 to H5. So that means the range of the data is automatically getting shifted in whatever the formula you have used inside the cell. Yes, the formula gets copied, but the range gets shifted. So that's going to be the base for our next topic, that's relative referencing. I'll come to that. Okay, so you just copy it and paste it to all the cells. You can also copy it and select all the cells, empty cells where you want to paste it. If you do not want to use the paste, no, control V, then you can use enter button too. Enter is also the paste. That's fine. But obviously before that you will have to copy that. So sir, copy करके मैंने इसको select कर लिया, फिर enter कर दिया, जो हो गया paste. अब यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम क्या हुई? सर ये प्रॉब्लम तो ये हुई कि ऐसे हम एक एक को नीचे 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 जाके पेस्ट करेंगे. So many paste would be doing, you know, it would be pretty much time consuming. So do we have any shortcut or some jugaad kinda things? The Indian jugaad kinda things? So yes, we have an Indian jugaad here. You do the control C from where you want to copy the formula, right? Now I am going to the बाजू वाले की CD. Now बाजू वाले की CD से नीचे उतरना है. So if you now go to the last cell of the active data range, you press control down arrow. बाजू वाले की सीढ़ी से नीचे उतरे, अब आप खुद के घर में आ गए. So now we are into our own home. Now select control shift up arrow. See, it has selected all the cells up to the last cell of the active data range, pressing enter. So you won't have to go by doing the page down, mouse click, नीचे 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 जाओगे, शाम हो जाएगी, फिर आपको कोई बोलेगा कि ओ भाई कितने टाइम लगाएगा, कितना लगाएगा, उससे अच्छा है ये वाला यूज करो. फाइन. I hope you have got some cool tricks here. Very simple, but this is going to be
down.
fine. No worries. Say you want to copy the formula which is inserted over here, right? So I'm doing the control C there. So I'm going into the next column, the previous column, sorry. Then by using this previous column, I'm going to the last cell of the previous column. So that's control down arrow. Now I'll come to my own column where I wanted to copy and paste it. So I'm coming over there. Now I would go at the upside, by control shift up. So it will select all the cells up to the last cell of the active data range where I want to paste this, right? Now I would press enter or control E, whatever the case it would be as per your choice. And you would have the summation over here. Okay. Now that was the one way, manual addition, one cell to another. Along with that, we have learning too. Then you may use sum function. So there is a formula function starts with SUM. And if there is a formula function, obviously starts with equal to sign. So equal to SUM, opening the bracket, then select the cells from D to H, closing the bracket, pressing enter. Equal to SUM, opening the bracket, select from first cell to the last cell of the active data range, closing the bracket, pressing enter. Now use the very simple one. Go over there on the right hand side of that cell box, have a double click. So you would have the total in each and every row. So there are various other ways too. Now there is something called auto sum in the home tab. So you can go over there in the I3 and then you can go to the home tab. Then you can just click on the auto sum function here and it would automatically select the range of the data where auto sum would be applied, pressing enter. That's way number 3. And the shortest way, my dear friends, fellas and fellies, the shortest way is obviously the shortcut key. And the shortcut key is Alt equal to. So first of all, you will have to go where you want the total, Alt equal to. Press Alt equal to. You would have the automatically selected range with sum function. Pressing enter and you can break it down. So there are 4 ways. Manually adding each and every cell. Number 2. So you can use the SUM function, which is a formula function. Number 3. Sir, we can use the auto sum function, which is there in the home tab. And number 4, we may also use the shortcut key, that is Alt equal to. I hope that's pretty much clear to everyone now. चलो अभी तक जिसका किया है, जितना किया है उसका क्विज ले लेते हैं. Are we all ready with the quiz? 1 minute दूं?
Yes, sir.
Ready, sir.
Ready.
Good.
सर ऑल्ट इक्वल टू में आपको कैसे पता होता है कि कौन कौन से रो ऐड हैं, कौन कौन से सेल्स को ऐड करना है?
वो एक्टिव डेटा रेंज होगा ना, वो वाला ले लेगा. Say if you do the Alt equal to over here, say here you want to do the vertical total, right? So I'm there right now in H198. So Excel automatically identifies that what range for which you want to do the total. And obviously if you want to change the range, you can. No one is stopping you, right? So if I press Alt equal to here, it takes the vertical range. See? And the vertical range for would be for.
Okay, sir, got it.
Yes, good. For the active data cells, it will take. Right? So let me do this. अच्छा परसेंटेज कर लेते हैं, उसके बाद में जाते हैं. परसेंटेज में का बाद में क्विज में जाते हैं। चलो ठीक है, चलो सभी ग्रुप रेडी रहना। मैं ग्रुप्स में एकदम अचानक से फिर उड़ते उड़ते क्वेश्चन आएंगे एंड पीपल विल नॉट बी लिविंग नाउ, फेज इट। डर के आगे जीत है। डर किसका सर, आएगा, सब कुछ आ जाएगा। Okay, let's move to the percentage attendance. Can someone tell me how can I find it? Yes, anyone. In fact, everyone, sorry. No one? Percentage, you yes sir लिखने वाला किधर गए सब तो?
Sir,
Sir,
what I did
मैंने
was
I did total.
One by one.
The total divided by 5. That's what I did.
Okay, fine. Total divided by 5 and that
So I
5
did total
you had
divided by 5
into 100. Good, fine. That both are the good things. No worries. Now see, आप ये तो कर ही सकते हैं, that was done by the gentleman. So whatever the total you have got, now select that cell, divide. So this is the sign of divide, and put in denominator 5, and put manually 5, right? So you get something there. Now you do the control C and take it up to all the cells and paste it. You get the attendance percentages. Now my next question, try to understand. All the questions are pretty much logical because I want to build the foundation for the next topic. Say if I have 5 written over there, then what you would do? Can someone tell me? Now see, I do not want to write 5 manually there in the formula, in the denominator. I want to give the, reference to the 5 which is already been written in some cell. Can someone tell me how can I do it?
I3 divided by L1.
Good. So I3 divided by L.
Sir, L1 and then we fix the cell by function F.
Very true. Very true. Now say if I have 1 over there, can I just copy and paste it down?
Yes.
Okay, so if I copy and paste it down to other cell, then you may take it that there is an error. Why there is an error? Can someone tell me the possible potential reason behind it?
Sir, because we have the value in L1 only, and Excel will use the values of L2, L3, L4, etc. For the rest of the cells,
Absolutely correct.
which is a null value. I mean, there is no value.
Very true. So what can I do? What is the solution?
So we'll fix that cell by putting a function F4 in between L and 1.
Absolutely correct. Now see, we will have to fix the cell which we do not want to change wherever we are copying and pasting it, right? So L1 is the cell which needs to be put constant. And if you want to make any cell constant in the formula, then what can we do? We can go in between L and 1, and then you can press F4. F4 is to lock the cells. So before L as well as before 1, you have the dollar sign inserted. That's just a basic fixing. We would go into the fixing in the great detail, don't worry. So once you press enter now if you copy and paste it, you would see that you would get the appropriate answer. And denominator we have fixed L1. But in the numerator, the range is getting shifted again. And obviously, sir, we want the percentage attendance for all the students. So we want that to be unfixed only, right? So let me have a double click. So we would have the decimals over there. Number 2, in Excel, when you have the answers in decimal, you are not supposed to multiply it with 100. Because anyway, if you want to convert it in a percentage, Excel automatically gives you the answer in percentage based on the decimals only, right? So let me select this entire active range of the data where I want to apply the percentage. So Control Shift down arrow. So once it has been selected, then go to the home tab, then use the percentage sign, and if percentage are there in a few decimals, 2 or 3, then you can increase the decimal from here, right? And you can reduce the decimals from here. Increase, reduce. So Excel is automatically multiplying that with 100 when you convert any decimal into percentage. आपको कुछ नहीं करना है, परसेंटेज की साइन को जाकर प्रेस करना है once you select this entire active range of the data. Is it clear, everyone? Now we have learned relative referencing as well. See, relative referencing is the by default referencing used by the Excel. When I say relative, that means the range of the data is getting shifted. So when you don't fix any cell, the range of the data gets shifted automatically. So by default, referencing is the relative referencing. When you copy and paste, relative referencing is applied. But if you want to give the absolute reference, that means when you are copying and pasting it, it should not get changed. At that time, you will have to fix it by pressing F4 between that alphabet and numerical number we have. That is L and 1. अब इसके अंदर you must have observed that there is a dollar sign before L1, L, and there is a dollar sign before 1, 2. What if there is a dollar sign just before L? What if there is a dollar sign just before 1 and nowhere else? Those kind of a referencing we are going to see in some time to come. तो अभी तक सब रेडी है क्विज के लिए, सही है? Good. So people are ready. Okay. Is everyone able to hear me there? May I start it now? I need to check as well that which group these people are belonging to. Just give me 1 second. Good. So you would tell me that what's your group as well, huh? Right. So my first question is to Mr. Ellen. Ellen, F4 से क्या होता है? Can you tell me?
F4, we can log to shell.
Which one is your group? Did you see your group or what? Ellen, let me check it.
Sir, fourth number.
Fourth number. Good. Good. So fourth number group has got 1 point over there. Okay. Then let me go to Mr. Daksh. Daksh, if I want to go inside the cell, which shortcut key I'll be pressing?
Sir, sorry, sir.
If I want to go inside a cell, which shortcut key I would be pressing?
Sir, we can just click on to that cell.
True. I said which shortcut key?
Sir, I don't know, sir. 4 actually. No, sir.
Okay, fine, no worries. Which one is your group, Daksh? Your answer is half right, so I would give you 0.5 there.
Okay, sir.
Which one? Which group?
With group 4.
Group 4 only. Okay. So plus 0.5. Then let's go to Mr. Dhruv. Can you hear me, Dhruv?
Yes, sir.
Good. Dhruv, can you tell me what is this box? I'm using the magnifier. My mouse cell is over there.
Yes, sir.
What is this box? What you can do
This
from
is cell
this?
number, sir. Cell number, sir. We can change the name of a cell, sir.
Okay. So which one is your group?
3, sir.
3. Good. So 3 is also added. 0.1. Let's move ahead. Let's go to Mr. Gaurav. Can you hear me, Mr. Gaurav?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Shortcut key to select the entire column.
Shortcut key to select the entire column. Shift down arrow.
Shift down arrow.
Yes.
Okay, I'm really sorry, Gaurav. That's not the one. Let me
Sir,
ask.
can other group member can try? It's a group work, sir.
नहीं, हर एक ग्रुप में एक एक का बंदा आएगा ही. Okay, let me go to Gaurav का हो गया. Then we have
Sir.
Mr. Deepesh. Yes, please.
Sir, command shift down. I mean, command means their control shift down.
Control shift down.
Yes.
No.
Because we are using Mac, so command shift down.
No, even that is not the right answer. Can someone give me the right answer here?
Control plus space.
Very true. Control space. So in your tab, it would be, I guess, command space. Try pressing command space and entire column would be added. So who has given the right answer here?
Vaishali.
Me, sir. Vaishali.
Good. No worries. Vaishali, that was the voluntary contribution from your side without giving any points. Oh, Vaishali would be like, to maine kyun diya?
No issue, sir. No issue.
Okay. May I have a word with Mr. Deepesh? Deepesh, can you hear me?
Sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, I want to know it again. What was the answer? The question you asked me about? Command space.
Control space.
I mean, your control space in Windows, and in Mac it will be control is equal to command here in Mac. I am doing command and space. Then our Siri Spotlight is opening. So in our Mac, it is like command shift down key 2 times. Then entire column will be selected.
Oh, yours is a little.
I can show you by sharing the screen.
No, fine. That's why. I mean, see, yours
Yes, sir.
one is the Apple, and frankly, I do not have the exposure with the Apple. हम तो गरीब लोग हैं
Yes, sir.
भैया.
Mine and Dux too. This was the problem.
Okay, fine.
I got confused in your question. Yes, sir.
Give you the benefit of doubt in this case. I'll ask you something else. Fine, no worries.
Okay.
Mr. Deepesh, can you hear me? Deepesh would be like, अभी तो पूछा था. Okay, let's take another one. Dhruv has happened. Dhruv का हो गया ना?
Yes, sir.
Good. Let's go to Hemali. Hemali, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hemali, the shortcut key to do the summation.
To the sum. I don't know. Was it select alt? No. I don't know, sir.
Okay, fine. Your answer is half right. Alt button comes over there, but along with the alt button, you need to press alt equal to. So you get the shortcut for summation. Fine. Hemali, which group? 0.5.
Group 2, sir.
Let's move ahead. We have Mr. Jaydev. Jaydev, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Jaydev. A very simple question for you. If I wanna change the name of the cell, how can I do it? Explain me the process and steps. Say this is the H5 there. If I wanna change the name of this cell, what can I do? Step by step.
So go to the left corner, H5 is written. What Dhruv said, to know the cell where you are. Then there write down whichever name you want to write. Then press enter.
Okay, press enter is the right answer. Good. So which group is there?
3.
3. Let me add +1 there. Let's move ahead.
So 3.
Oh, 3. Sorry, good. Who we have there now? मिली, can you hear me? मिली कहाँ पे गुम हो गई? मिली का नाम में ही मिली आता है. So
Yes, sir, I'm here.
मिली के नाम में मिली है, so वो कहीं पे गुम नहीं हो सकती. Yes, Millie. What is the shortcut key to select the entire row? I hope you are using the Windows. Okay, shortcut key to select the entire row. अब टाइमर लगाना पड़ेगा ना, क्योंकि आपके पास गूगल की सेवाएं उपलब्ध है वहां पे. But I had Control Shift Arrow. Control Shift Arrow is not the right answer. Would anyone like to contribute voluntarily? Anyone, please?
Cult space.
Okay, Alt space.
Cult.
Anyone
Space,
else?
sir.
Yes, it's Shift space. It's Shift space.
Sorry, sir.
Shift
Shift space.
I know what it is. Let's move ahead. Then we have Mr. Mitesh. Mitesh, what happens when you press F4 between any cell reference you have given? F4 से क्या होता है मितेश?
Locking the cell.
Very true. Which group, Mitesh?
1, sir.
Which group? 1 or 2? Good. Okay, let's move to Ms. Saraswati. Okay, Ms. Saraswati, can you tell me say here I have written BBA honors same 3 attendance, right? Which is merged in all the cells. If I want to unmerge it, what I'll do step by step?
Okay. Select the cell and then go to merge and center one. Click that.
Okay, which tab?
Click the merge and center tab.
इधर है merge and center. कौन से वाले tab में?
Home में.
Home में. Good. Then
merge and center.
Okay, then
Click it.
which one? Merge and center की unmerge वाला नीचे.
आपके में options है.
हाँ. Fine. You can select the merge and center too. You are right. Fine. Good. So we have got the right answer from Ms. Saraswati. Can you tell me your group, please?
4.
4. So in 4 we have again 1 added. Let's move ahead further. Now this everything would be averaged down. Some people would be like, sir, हमारे में तो 3 member है तो 3 mark आ जाएंगे. नहीं, it would be averaged out. Number of students से average out हो जाएंगे. Let's move ahead. Then we have Miss Shreya. Oh, सरनाम से मेरे को डर लग रहा है.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me? Say if I am writing something over here. Now I have written something. I do not want to adjust the width of the cell, but I want to adjust the length of that cell. Which function I'll be using?
Sir, merge and center.
What I'll do?
Sir, go to the home tab.
Okay, please understand my question well. I want to adjust only the length of the cell, not the width of the cell. So width should remain as it is. जितना width है D का उतना ही रहना चाहिए, लेकिन नीचे की तरफ vertically length adjust हो जाना चाहिए. What can you do?
Wrap text.
That's the correct answer. Good. So which one is your group?
1.
1.
Yes.
Move ahead. I hope people are getting bit of a revision of these things too. मुझे आज पेस्ट स्पेशल में लेके जाना था बच्चों को, but I don't think I'll be able to take you through the paste special today, because in just 5 to 6 minutes we are going to complete this. Before that, I need to ask the questions to all. Then we have Miss Titli. Now here in this case,
Yes, sir.
if I want to make the same width for all 4 number of columns starting from B to E, B से E ये चारों का सेल का कॉलम हमें सेम कर देना है, तो क्या करूं?
सर पहले B to E सब कुछ करेंगे, उसके बाद किसी भी दोनों के बीच में जाके डबल क्लिक करेंगे तो सेम विड्थ हो जाएगा।
अच्छा, इंक्रीज करना हो तो डबल क्लिक से तो एडजस्ट हो, हाँ इंक्रीज के लिए
ड्रैग कर सकते हैं टू द राइट।
Very true. To the right you can drag it, and all these cells are getting adjusted. Good to see that. What's your group, Mr. Lee?
Group 4.
Group 4. इतने ज्यादा लोग हैं क्या group 4 में? Group 4 की attendance बहुत ज्यादा है. Anyway, let's move ahead. We have Miss Vaishali. May we have a good round of applause for Miss Vaishali now? I
Yes,
know she
sir.
would be doing good. She would be doing good. Vaishali, I have written something over here.
Yes, sir.
54 plus 76. Now I want the
Okay.
addition of this. Why the addition is not taking place?
Sir, because before writing 54, you have not written is equals to.
Okay, good. So what's your group?
Group 1.
Group 1. Group 1 plus 1. Good to see that. So every function in Excel or every kind of an arithmetic operation in Excel starts with the sign of equal to. Here we have this. Okay. Then we have Miss Veronica. Veronica, can you hear me out there?
Yes.
Miss Veronica, a very simple one for you. Say if I want to adjust the cell size where I have written this statement, where Miss Shreya Marwadi is a good student, I have written, I want to adjust the cell width, what should I do? Width should get adjusted, you know, width should get expanded.
Right click the D at the right.
Okay, where I should do the right click here? Here?
No, at D, the right, no,
Here?
there,
Okay.
yes.
One. Which one is your group, Miss Veronica?
Group 2.
Group 2, good to see. Right, so that's it from my side. Tomorrow we will be meeting with a few more functions related to base spatial data validations. Now this is going to be the base for your advanced Excel, you know. So first session we have taken just as a base of basics, because once the foundation is pretty much stronger, we would be able to go into the advanced aspects of this advanced Excel in a smooth manner. So tomorrow is going to be the session where few hard functions we are going to see. So from tomorrow onwards, the more focus would be on the application of the various functions inbuilt as well as the formula functions we have in the Excel. So before that, I would like to share with you the syllabus outlines as well, so that you should be absolutely clear with that. I will be sharing this with you in your WhatsApp too. So this is going to be our syllabus outline. So we are going to see the if, nested if. Tomorrow there would be a conditional formatting, charts, advanced charts we are going to see. Now if you have 2019 version of Excel, it's pretty much good for you. If you have 2016 or earlier version, some of the advanced charts given by the Excel will not be there in your PC. But around 70 to 80% of the charts are there. For rest 20 to 30% of the charts which are quite advanced in nature, you will not be able to find if you do not have 2019 version of Excel. And if you can jolt it 2019 version from anyone, it's advisable from my side. If it is not possible, then it's fine, no worries. You can just focus over here in the screen. 80% of the charts would always be there in your PC. That's fine. Then we have conditional functions, then nested if, where many logical conditions you would be giving just in a one cell to get some results. Sorting and filtering, advanced level. Data validation, advanced level. Hyperlinking, text to columns, duplicate, sum if, conditional functions, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, index match, pivot tables, as it was stated by one of the gentlemen there, pivot table formulas, manipulating the pivot tables, customizing the pivot charts, then macros, as it was said by Mr. Gaurav. Sir, you wanted to learn automation as well in the detail. Then the data tab like goal seek, scenario manager, data table, advanced level functions, statistics. Now here I have covered only the descriptive statistics, but it was communicated by some of the students that they want to do the hypothesis testing as well. So we would be covering a few testing techniques like t-test or something like that too. Then we have the solver, which is again the constraint oriented application. Then we would try to use the Excel functions in the HR and marketing kind of a data. Then you would try to explore few functions of the finance. Then we would build a dashboard and some security features we are going to see. So that's gonna be our course, but the suggestions given by you are always welcome. We'll try to add those too. So that's it from my side. As a part of your attendance, you may just put your enrollment number in the chat box. And once you put the enrollment number, you may disperse from the class. Sir, you are having the setup of 2019? Yes, I have the setup of 2019.
So can we take it from you?
I guess there would be, my one is licensed one, so you'll have to enter the product key.
Okay, sir.
So I don't think you will be able to get it. But the cracked version, I think you'll be able to get somewhere in our websites somewhere, but I need to check it. I'm not very much sure about it.
So can you please check and if it is available, so can you please share the link of that so we'll all download it?
Fine, no worries. If something comes across, I'll tell it to you. I'm not very much sure about it, first of all, because whether the 2019 cracked version is available or not, I need to check it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
2019 is not there. 80% of things for the chart will be. For other things, like see, जितने भी और functions करने वाले हैं ना, statistics, finance के, वो सब तो है वही 2016 और earlier में. सिर्फ एक चार्ट के अंदर 2019 में कुछ एडवांस चार्ट आए, बाकी सब तो होने वाला है, so don't worry.
Also, sir, for how many days are we hoping this course to last?
Right now, 9 days are allotted to me for 2 hours each, but I don't think I'll be able to complete in the 9 days. At least 2 to 3 days I'll have to take extra. So I'll tell you, along with the confirmation from the relevant authorities, that how this entire course figures out. I need to take 2 to 3 extra sessions.
Okay, so we can consider 12 days for now and plan if there's anything we need to.
9 days as of now, 11 days if it gets the extension.
Okay, sir. Done. Thank you.
Okay, please put your attendance. I hope everyone would have done it. Bye-bye. Take
Thank
care.
you, sir.
Sarah, enjoy the rest of the day. See you all in the next session with the utmost energy and the full of enthusiasm. Bye-bye. Take care.
Sir, hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you please share this recording afterwards
Fine, no worries. I'll upload it.
so that I can practice it? I missed out in between something, that's why.
Fine, no worries. I'll upload it.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.